Dear learners, we will study about the definition of hierarchy as defined by Leonard D. White, wherein hierarchy is a system in which the whole organization is arranged in the layers of authority, where every person has a superior above them and a subordinate below them, forming an unbroken chain from the topmost officer to the lowermost men who work for the organization. It is a structure of formal arrangement in its design, which has a universal application, wherein the relationship of reaching at the top through subordinate superior relationship exists, wherein the person who holds the moral authority is a superior and the person who is under the authority of the superior is subordinate. This relationship is the official connection that defines who gives orders and who obeys. This entirely builds the organization. Leonard D. White defined hierarchy as a hierarchy which consists of the universal application of the superior subordinate relationship through a number of levels of responsibility reaching from the top to the bottom of the structure, wherein the hierarchy it consists of the ladder of authority, a chain of command, a structure of responsibility where each person is controlled or supervised by someone else above, a formal structure of reporting relationship. It is about how the organization is formed and what is the relationship that exists between the persons who work in the organization. It consists of universal application, wherein is a structural principle. Hierarchy is a structural principle in an organization in which every person is linked through the superior subordinate relationship. It is arranged in layers covering the entire organization from the highest authority to the lowest authority. It basically is the chain of authority. This breaks down the definition into as having the universal application, superior subordinate relationship, number of levels of responsibility reaching from the top to bottom structure. These five components together describe how authority is arranged in an organization. Keywords which are in the organization used for the purpose of this definition are hierarchy, the universal principle application, then superior subordinate, the relationship, the levels from the top to bottom. This exists in the form of a structure, wherein this can be best described as hierarchy as a ladder of authority, hierarchy as a chain of command, hierarchy is a graded structure of responsibilities, hierarchy as a system where each position is controlled, supervised by someone above. It is a formal order of reporting relationship. In the case of administration, hierarchy ensures discipline, hierarchy ensures clarity, hierarchy ensures accountability, hierarchy ensures smooth communication. Wherein the responsibility are communicated, there is a clarity of what is to be done by each and every person. There is a structure, there is a smooth communication, and it ensures accountability. Wherein hierarchy is an ordered arrangement of position based on authority. It is made up of hierarchy is formed by certain structural elements. It is applied everywhere without exception. It is implementation in practice, wherein every single part of the organization follows this principle. No position is outside it. It is hierarchy consists of the universal application of what of the superior subordinate relationship, wherein superior is the person who holds more authority and subordinate is the person who is under the authority of the superior. The office connection. This is the official connection that defines who gives orders and who obeys the orders. The entire organization is built on this superior subordinate relationship, and this is through a number of level of responsibility, which means across passing from one layer to another at every level, many grades in the organization, that is top level, middle level, lower level. These are the number of levels and wherein the responsibilities, the duties are assigned to each level. It means that authority flows downwards. Authority flows downwards, and responsibility are divided across many layers, reaching from the top at the bottom, which means extending, covering the highest authority level, that is the CEO, the secretary level, the manager, and at the bottom level, the lowest authority, that is the clerk and the workers. The meaning of this is that the chain of command runs from the highest level to the lowest level. The chain of command runs from the highest level to the lowest level without breaking, and the authority flows downwards, and responsibilities are divided across many layers in such a way that it forms a structure. The organization's formal arrangement is its design. The organization itself is arranged in a tiered or a layered manner, wherein this definition is about a system, hierarchy as a system in which the whole organization is divided in layers of authority, where every person has a superior above them and a subordinate below them, and it forms an unbroken chain from the topmost officer to the lowermost worker. Hierarchy is important in an organization because it ensures the clarity of communication, a clarity of who commands whom. It helps in accountability. It reduces the confusion. It enables the smooth communication upward and downward. It maintains the order, discipline, and control. Therefore, hierarchy is important in an organization. This having a view on the hierarchy and the differences it has with the other who does not have this hierarchy system and who do not define a clear roles and responsibility. Therefore, it ensures how it reaches from top to the bottom of the structure. Therefore, the hierarchy is a relationship which wherein the superior holds authority and the subordinate is under the authority. It passes through a number of level of responsibility within the organization, and it is having a universal application. It consists of hierarchy consists of an ordered arrangement of position wherein which is based on authority, and it is made up of the superior subordinate relationship through a number of levels of responsibility, and it reaches from the top to the bottom of the structure as defined by Leonard D. White.